So how do you stay motivated? People are always asking me, Jubair, how do you stay so motivated? Jubair, how did you manage to publish so many papers during your PhD? Although nobody has actually asked me these questions, in this video I'm going to talk you through how I stay motivated in my PhD and also in my normal life. Now this video is going to apply to everyone, not only if they're doing a PhD or masters, but people who are working or people who are just living in this world. So the first reason to stay motivated is that you have a goal to work towards. So during my PhD I had a goal that was set by myself to produce as many papers as I can. This involved doing as many experiments as I could to get valuable results that can interpret and produce into publication. Publications were important to me because I thought the more publications I had, the better position I'd be at the end of my PhD. So this was a goal that was set by myself to achieve as many number of publications in order to further my PhD. So for instance, you can set yourself a goal, whether you're working in finance or working as a fire brigade. Okay, maybe not the fire brigade part, but if you're working in finance, you can set yourself goals. So if you had 5 tasks a day to do, you can set yourself to do those 5 tasks before the day ends. This will motivate you because it'll give you those 3 hours at the end of the day to do whatever you like. So setting goals is quite important in trying to motivate yourself. If you finish something early, this is actually good for motivation because it allows you to do what you want in your spare time. And a lot of us like to do nothing with our spare time. By nothing I mean like lying around, watching Netflix, etc. But remember, doing nothing is a part of actually being productive. The other way I like to stay motivated is simply by doing one thing a day. Whether it's doing a PhD or whether it's actually living through life, doing one big task a day helps us achieve big things over a set period of time. What this means is during my PhD, I would go in every single day and at least complete one task. It's amazing how the human mind works. Some days you are extremely productive. So completing one task motivates you to do another task and another task. And before you know it, you end up doing 1,000 different things that add up to make it a very productive day. However, remember, some days you might not be very productive, or some days you might just think it's a waste of time. If you just choose to do one thing that will add up to the end goal, such as doing your thesis, such as publications, or such as producing content for YouTube, for instance, so doing one task a day can really help to keep you motivated. As very simple creatures, humans are very easily manipulated. We are very simple psychologically, which means giving ourselves small tasks to do can help us keep motivated. Oftentimes, our motivation goes away when there are too many immediate tasks in front of us. This is also a bit like Parkinson's law, where you give yourself too much time to do something, you lack the motivation to do that before the time constraint sets in. So for the next tip, you can set yourself deadlines. Whether it's making a YouTube video, whether it's working in finance, or whether it's working for your nan, you can set yourself small tasks that have proper deadlines, which means that deadline constrained humans need to do something, but for a certain amount of time, they will do it. The other way in which I like to stay motivated is by doing jumping jacks. Okay, that's not true. Apart from lying about doing jumping jacks, the way I stay motivated is by thinking, what else would I be doing with my time right now? If I wasn't working towards my goal, what would I be doing? And for that, there are many reasons my brain gives me what I could be doing. I could be lazing around on this chair and spinning around all day, which is pretty fun. I could be on my bed, reading a book, and I could be playing outside on the park. But realistically, when you have those feelings, take a day out and actually do those things, and then realize for yourself how much you actually don't want to do those things. It's like when you're revising for exams and you have 1,000 exams in 2 days, but you can only think about what you're going to do after the exams. Yeah, I'm going to meet with my friends, I'm going to have ice cream, I'm going to laze around for 5,000 years, but really after the exams finish, you don't do these things because you realize that this is a waste of your own time. So when you have one of those days where you think you'd rather be reading a book, you'd rather be playing on a swing, or you'd rather be playing some PlayStation, take that day out and do those things, and in a couple of hours you'll realize that you actually didn't want to do these things, and this is a distraction from keeping you motivated. So like your favorite YouTuber have told you, remember, in those days that you can't stay motivated, do the opposite. Do those things that you wanted to do, and then go back to doing what you should be doing because you need to be motivated. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, you know exactly what to do. You can subscribe if you want to, but I am going to keep making these videos whether you like it or not. This really does depend on YouTube, whether they want to keep my videos on or not, or if it's a waste of server space. But I am going to keep producing these videos, and thank you also for watching, and it really means a lot to me when you watch this video. Bye.